Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I am playing Eggs Tron. If you're not familiar with Eggs Tron, it relies on cost reducing the Conjurer's Bauble with Foundry Inspector. So it makes artifacts cost one less to cast. Conjurer's Bauble can return an artifact. If you return a Conjurer's Bauble to itself with an empty library, you can mill out your opponent with Jace's Erasure. I've chosen to follow in the footsteps of Birdman or Entropy 273, I'm not really sure. But they were playing a ton of 1-drops, and this actually makes our deck chain like crazy because Chromatic Sphere and Chromatic Star would be 0 mana with a single Foundry Inspector in play. You can get them all back with Frantic Salvage and pop off huge Weather the Storms, so hopefully we'll be good against Burn. We're playing 4 Expedition map with 2 crop rotations to get Tron online as fast as possible. We have Conduit Pylons or Remote Isles as tech lands, 3 islands, and the rest are the Tron lands. So the win condition of the deck is Jace's Erasure. We're going to mill out our opponent, then point Deep Analysis at them. The sideboard, we have Breath Weapons to clear the board. I'm not sure if I want to be playing, let's see. So we have 3 Breath Weapons. We have 3 Nile Spell Bombs. We have Scatter Shots for fairies. Breath Weapon good there too. We have Pyroblast, and we have a Duress and an Ancient Grudge. This deck was submitted by Dougward, who gave me a brew challenge trying to make Blue Tron work based around the idea of ghostly flickering 2 Cryogen relics, which is a sick way to get tons of cards. I had to cut the Rook turret to make this specific version work, and we're bringing in Deep Analysis as a heavy card draw package to try to force through blue spells and stuff like that. Let's see how it works. I'm excited to hit up some eggs, chain off a lot, and pop off some huge Weather Storms. I'll see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1 versus Barf. They are an aficionado of fairies, which is scary. But we have some lands and stuff. Here comes a Delver of Secrets, so not fairies. I will play out a Chromatic Sphere. Pass the turn. It's Mono Blue Terror. They find a Spell Pierce off the top. Cycles Alorian Revealed. They're going to hold on to the Spell Pierce. I'm going to play out a Chromatic Star, which they can Spell Pierce. What? No way. And then play Candy Trail. We have Mine, Sphere. I mean, probably don't need this other Sphere. I'll top the Mine. I'd like to draw some more lands. Weather the Storm can be enough to win this matchup. They're holding open Counterspell and getting in for 3. I will gain 3, draw a card, play a land. I think I just pass. They Brainstorm. Would really like a land here. Thought Scours themselves to clear the Brainstorm, milling Counterspell and a Brainstorm. So they have multiple Counterspells in their hand, apparently. Plays a Terror and another Terror. Spell Pierce maybe in hand. We have 1 more turn to make something happen. Crack this for green. Okay. Play Cryogen. Try to draw a card. Spell Pierce would wreck me. Just need a land. Wow. I'll concede. I felt like we could have drawn into lands there. Dang. We want the Spell Bombs. We could consider the Pyroblasts. What do I cut? Maybe I'm just going to cut the Flickers. That seems like kind of sketchy. It's hard to resolve a crop rotation here, so I will trim the crop rotations and cut down to a single Inspector. We're on the play. I mean, I have a turn 1 Spell Bomb. I guess I keep. We pass the turn. Plays a turn 1 Ponder. Okay. We'll play Prism. We draw a card. Pass the turn. We were just chatting about whether or not we think that this deck needs a nerf. I think I will play out a Chromatic Star here. See if they'll Spell Pierce it. I doubt they'd have 2 Spell Pierces in hand. They don't Spell Pierce. Play a land. Play a Conjurer's Bauble. Thought Scours. 2 in the graveyard. They mill the Terror, so we don't have to use the Spell Bomb yet. We cast a Ponder. That's 3, 4, 5. They're passing. Okay. Guess I try Candy Trail. Trying to find land drops. A Tower and a Deep Analysis. I guess both of those are okay. Let's draw a card. And they could go for mill on me, and then I can cycle the Conjurer's Bauble to draw the tower, because I really want that land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can cast a Terror for 4 mana. So if they like Thought Scour or Mental Note, I would just crack the Spell Bomb. I might crack the Spell Bomb anyway, so that I can hardcast the Deep Analysis. Let's go black, and then Spell Bomb you. They can probably rebuild relatively easily. Play Expedition Map, I suppose, since we found one. We're going to counterspell it. Kind of a bummer. I will draw a card. Another map. Play Expedition Map. Resolves. We will grab a mine and pass the turn. They probably can put some terrors on the table next turn. They didn't do anything. Casting Brainstorm. They likely Thought Scour away. If I can get Tron online, I am gonna crush, but I just need to find my power plant now. Okay. Cycles to clear the Brainstorm. Terror costs 4 mana. They mill, annul, and Delver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have to tap out if they want to cast a Terror. Thought Scour, milling a counterspell. Terror for 1 mana. We have a Cryogen Relic. Let's try a Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. We draw a Sphere. I think I'm going to play out the Sphere. Crack it for green, which draws me another card before playing the Cryogen. We found the power plant. That was helpful. I think I just play the Prophetic Prism here. I don't need to really do the Weather the Storm thing this turn. They play Cryptic Serpent, and a Delver. And play land. So now it's my turn to do stuff. Play mine. Play the Jace's Erasure. And then play out Prophetic Prism. I'm just going to start milling them. Okay, mill you. Deep Analysis, draw. We'll mill you some. Play out Foundry Inspector. Play an Expedition Map. And then make some green mana. And Weather the Storm. Gain 18 life. Next turn I can weather for more. We already have Tower in hand, so no sense using the Expedition Map. I guess maybe... Yeah, I didn't put anything back with the Conjurer's Bauble. They play a Lorien Revealed, going to 27 cards in library. Plays a Delver. They attack with their 6/5s. I'm going to take it. We'll mill you. We'll play a Chromatic Star. I think I'm going to crack it for blue. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Draw a card. Mill you. Yeah, we found the flicker! Okay, let's flicker some Cryogen Relics. Draw 4 cards. No, it's a Dispel! Why would you play Dispel against me? It's so mean. Mean. Deep Analysis. Mill you. Bauble. Return the flicker. Mill you. We return a bauble. We mill you. This is fun. Chromatic Sphere. I'll crack it for green. Wait. Let's Expedition Map first. Get the remote isle. Then I will cycle this for green because I have the weather in hand. Draw a card. On Deep Analysis. I'll Deep Analysis myself. Draw 2. We play Chromatic Sphere again. Crack this for blue. Oh yeah, this is the eggs that I like. We're storming. Let's Deep Analysis ourselves. Mill you some. Okay, Chromatic Star. We'll make green. Mill you. I think I'll play a Weather Storm for 36, and then I'll play a Weather Storm for 39. Okay, that's good. That's enough for me right now. I should probably keep both the Foundry Inspectors in the deck. That was sick. They found a counterspell for my Ghostly Flicker. Still feel like that's a little mean. Okay. Dig it in. It's a lot of damage. We go from 88 to 65, so 23 damage on the table. Play a Conjurer's Bauble. We will return a Conjurer's Bauble and mill you to 11. Play a Nihil Spellbomb. They might counterspell that. Guess not. Let's cycle a Remote Isle. Mill you. Play a Candy Trail. This is fun. We win. Awesome. Yeah, I like that a lot. Maybe the Refractor is not necessary, or maybe one of the Prisms. I like the Refractor. I do think I want another Inspector. Maybe I actually need the crop rotations too. Let's just go down to... this is too many cards to have now. They have Dispel, so let's trim a Flicker. And then we'll trim either 2 of these or 2 of these. We'll go 1 each. 1 prism, 1 sphere. Since Tron mana was so important there, I just feel like we really need to have the crop rotations. We have most of Tron, keep. The lead on an island. We're just gonna play Mine Pass. Since I drew the Mine, and I got Natty Tron, like a Tron player always has, we don't want to play into Spell Pierce. That'd be a big mistake. Plays an island, plays a Delver. I'll play a Power Plant and pass the turn. A Mental Note, milling double Deem Inferior. Delver flips on a Thought Scour. They play a Cryptic Serpent and an island, and a Tolarian Terror. Okay, Tower, play Sphere, make blue, draw a card, play Foundry Inspector, play Cryogen Relic for 1, play Chromatic Star, play Chromatic Star. Do I crack for blue? I think not. Pass. It's a lot of damage. We can attempt to flicker the cryo, and then we can lock down the serpent, and then even block with the Foundry Inspector maybe. So this is 11, 14 damage. We have to find a Weather Storm pretty badly. Can't flash back to Deep Analysis. The Cycle of Lorien revealed. Plays another serpent. Okay, Prophetic Prism was big game probably. Draw a card. We'll make blue. Draw a card. Play the Candy Trail. Looking for a Weather Storm. Bottom, top. We'll make blue again, I guess. Draw. Play the Candy Trail. There's a Weather and a Refractor. So, top, land. We draw a card. We play Refractor. I guess I'm going to try to flicker here. Tap this for green. And then flicker the Relic and the Prism. That just resolves. Okay, play Chromatic Star. I guess I tap it, I crack it, just in case I draw another 0-drop. Blue. Draw a card. Bauble. Sick. Bauble returns the flicker. We find a cryo or refractor. I'll just play the cryo. Draw a card. And weather the storm. Zoom. They have so much damage on the table though. It's not gonna matter. And they Thought Scour me, milling Power Plant Conduit Pylons. They have 20 damage on the table. Brainstorming. I mean, at minimum, I can crack the relics, so I have to think about being able to do that. Just to lock down the 2 serpents. A Mental Note, milling Island Lorien. They cast a Ponder. I love the fact that Barf is a strong player who knows his format and just chains stuff, and I don't have to like sit around waiting for my opponent to take actions. We've both just been hammering at the decks. Let's go. Refractor, draw a card. Okay, that was big. Find a crop rotation. I guess I can... That doesn't seem like a great play right now. Let's try blue. Draw 2. Gain, draw a card. I've made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Play Spellbomb. We're gonna make blue. Cryogen on a serpent. Stun that guy. Bauble. We will return Weather the Storm. So the problem that I have is if they have a way to tap down or get rid of my Foundry Inspector, I'm dead. I guess I have to try for the crop rotation then. Crop. Okay, we found the tower. Make blue. Tap down your other serpent. We drew a Weather Storm off the top. Should I get rid of the stuff in their graveyard? I don't think it matters right now. Maybe it does. I think I'd rather just have the card draw later. I'm not blocking, so I'll attack for 3. Okay, we can discard a mine. Okay. Opponent attacks for 8. Another Inspector. Play Inspector. A null. Play a map. We're gonna go blue. Deep Analysis. Storm is 4. Play a map. And then I can Deep Analysis again off this island or the power plant. Well, let's just do it off the power plant. Using the Refractor. And this is why I like having Refractor and Tron decks regardless. Deep Analysis to 2 life. We play a spell bomb. We play a candy trail. And we're about to gain 60 something life. Another candy trail and spell bomb. So I will top, make green, cast a weather storm, make green, cast a weather storm, yield through this turn. So we're going to gain 30 and then 29, going to 59, attack in. So silly. We're at 21 cards in the library, and that's, I think, the main problem here. So I know I have Spellbomb Candy Trail. We're going to, well, we drew the, yeah, let's draw a card. It should be the Spellbomb. Okay. We will start by sacrificing a map, grab a tower, play out a Candy Trail, another Weather the Storm. I do want that. I don't know if I can use it this turn. We'll make black and Spellbomb you. Draw the Weather the Storm. Something's happening. Oh, they were just taking a pause. All good. Let's make blue and deep analysis myself. We drew the Frantic Salvage. Okay, can I resolve that though? I guess I have to try. Make white, Frantic Salvage, and they have a counterspell. Okay, I'll play out another spell bomb. Gain 3 life. Play a Chromatic Sphere. Make green. Play a Chromatic Sphere. Make blue. Play Conjurer's Bauble. Turn the Salvage. And Weather the Storm. So the problem now is we have 1, 2, 3 baubles in the graveyard. Attack. So if they have things like Deep Analysis and Thought Scour, they could mill me out. They've used 1, 2, 3 Thought Scours. They did not flip the Delver. They're leaving back a Tolarian Terror so they don't die to my 3-2 beats. Let's crack the Expedition map. Get the Remote Isle. I'll cycle it. I have a Ghostly Flicker. We'll make blue. Cast the Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. We have the Erasure. We'll make blue. Cast the Erasure. And then play a land. Nervous about just dying. Okay, it's fine. Oops. Whoop. I tapped too many lands. I'm going to go ahead and make blue. And flicker the Prism and the Cryo. Draw 3 cards. I'm just going to make blue. I'm really nervous that they're going to have... They could have 2 counterspells. I don't know if I can beat that many counterspells, so I think I'll just play out this Cryo. We drew the Salvage. Salvage? Will it resolve? Beats a Spell Pierce. Oh, yes, it resolves! Oh, man. Okay. Then we win the game! Sweet! Alright, see you in round 2. Okay, we're in round 2 versus HJC. Known red-green gamer. This is like fine. We have a land, a thing, another thing. Some card draw. Do need some Tron lands though. That's the turn. Let's see what they're up to. Oh, they're back on their white nonsense. White blue. Okay, land, play Expedition map, and a Conjurer's Bauble. Your turn. They have Squadron Hawk. So I think that Pyroblast could be good post-board against this deck. Trimming down on the number of Weather Storms, probably. I think I crack the map for a mine. And then probably just pass when it brainstorms. Now they can clear the brainstorm with a Squadron Hawk. Wonder how many Hawks they will bring into their hand. 2 Hawks in their hand. So now they can discard a card for value if they have a flashback card they want to use. Discarding a Strands. Let's play the Cryogen Relic and draw a card. We found a mine. So I think I want to Pylons and try to find Power Plant. Candy Trail is fine. I guess I top that. Refractor into the Candy Trail. They have a Basilisk Gate. They're going to start pumping up the Hawks. Attacking in for 3, 4 damage right now. They play a Sacred Cat. I'm trying to find... Let's go Candy Trail. Looking for that power plant or a map. We have a Flicker. So I think I bottom the tower, top the Flicker, play the mine, and then we will just bauble back nothing. and then go blue and Ghostly Flicker to draw 3 cards. All right, there's the power plant. Awesome. Pass the turn. Post board, we have to watch out for Dust to Dust. They play a Modern Age, discarding an Outlaw Medic. They're holding Counterspell. Getting in, I'll go Power Plant, play Prophetic Prism. We draw a card. What's Counterspell doing for me here? Going against me? Go Star, play a Bauble. We can just return the Baubles, I guess. I really want to put the Flicker back in the deck, but then I'm worried about the Thraben Charm and then only having a couple of Baubles in the face of all the counterspells. So I'm just going to put back the Bauble. Play out a Candy Trail. Another Cryo's good. So bottom, top, practice for blue. Draw a card. Candy Trail. I mean Cryogen Relic, my bad. We draw off the Cryogen Relic. And then now I can double Weather Storm. Or just gain 3 life. And then cast a Weather Storm. Probably have a bigger weather later in life, or later in the game. Gain 18. Our opponent will rummage, or loot, I mean. Discards Journey to Nowhere. Plays out a Citadel Gate on white. Yeah, I do have to worry about the Journey to Nowhere if I'm going to play out my Foundry Inspectors. There is a Foundry Inspector. Land. Let's gain and draw. Draw cards with the Deep Analysis. Let's draw some more cards. Play out a Chromatic Star. We did find another Flicker. Let's go blue and play another Relic and a Sphere. Your turn. I'm at 30. Most they can deal is 6 damage right now. If they find another gate, it would be 8 plus 3, so 11 damage. They're getting in for 3. What do I want to do? I guess I'll start on returning the Bauble. They looked like they might have had a Thraben Charm there. I'll play out my Foundry Inspector. Candy Trail for 0. Okay, I like these cards. We can top and top. And then crack for blue. And crack for green. So that just draws those 2 cards. Now I can Foundry Inspector. My Prophetic Prism will cost 0. 0 mana Prophetic Prism. Play a Conjurer's Bauble. I'll return a Conjurer's Bauble again. I have plenty of things open. Play Expedition Map. I think I crack the map. And grab the Remote Isle, I suppose. Play a land. Let's draw a card off the Candy Trail. I find a Crop Rotation. Make blue. I'll Crop Rotation my island. For a tower. I have lots of mana again. Cycle the Remote Isle. 23 cards left in the deck. More Weather Storms. So I can weather. Foundry Inspector is going to be at risk though from some removal spells. They have shown me the Journey. Just make green. Cast Weather Storm. And I guess F6. I'm at 54. They play a Citadel Gate. I'm just worried that like I won't have a way to win. They attack in. No problem. Play a mine. I'll attack you. They take it. Is there anything I want to do here? I could Deep Analysis myself, I suppose. Draw. Puts me to 7 cards in hand. Play out the Bauble. And another one. These I want to keep on the battlefield probably. We'll make blue. Go back to 7 cards in hand. Prophetic Prism. We draw a card. Chromatic Star. Draw a card again. This is probably a fine time for a weather. We'll make green. We will Conjurer's Bauble the Bauble. Conjurer's Bauble the Bauble. Play a Chromatic Sphere. We're chaining again. Blue. And then Relic. Draw a card. Just drawing cards. Play Expedition Map. And make blue. Draw 2. So now I found the Frantic Salvage. I think it's fine to just weather here. We're at 80 life. Your turn. I think I will discard the island. I think on their turn, I probably want to try to flicker the 2 relics. Cycles of Lorien Revealed. Now they have 3 counterspells open. Hard to beat 3 counterspells. They're getting in for 1. I'll make blue and Ghostly Flicker. We draw 4 cards. I don't think I have anything to crop for at this point. 7 cards left in my deck. Lay out the tower. Play Sphere. Another one. Candy Trail. Bauble Tower. So I do have a tower. Top. We will tap this, make green. Prop for the tower. 4 cards left in my deck. We'll make blue. And then I can flicker, tower, and cryogen. Now I have all the baubles. So I go, let's draw a card. Bauble. Play another one. Play another one. I'm so nervous right now. I don't know if I can beat all the things. Play Jace's Erasure. They kind of need a counterspell here. They have the counterspell. I will put it back in my deck. So I assume they have a Thraben Charm. They don't. I'll cast it again. They have another counterspell. So we will go white. I guess I'm hosed if they have counterspell plus. What do I do here? What happens if they have... Oh, this sucks. If they have a third counterspell, am I dead? I guess so. I have to choose to die to counterspell or die to Thraben Charm. They've used 2 counterspells. So I guess I'm gonna choose to die. Oh wait, no, I have double bauble. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, bauble the Erasure again. Never mind, everything's chill. Because now I can bauble the Erasure in response to a Thraben Charm and then get my baubles back and then just mill them out. Looks like they do have a Thraben Charm. We'll bauble the Erasure again. Then make white. And Frantic Salvage. Get back 1, 2, 3, 4 baubles. Any order, and they are dead. Okay. We don't draw a card. And we go blue. Play the Jace's Erasure. Tap our mana so I can F6. And we win. Sweet. They played carefully. We overwhelmed them. So now the option is to Duress or Pyroblast. We don't need as many Weather Storms. We could probably just cut the crop rotations. So we bring in like 1 Duress, cut down to 1 Inspector, and then bring in 3 Pyros. So we're not going to play the Inspector until the winning turn. We're not going to play the Erasure until the winning turn. We want to Duress to get rid of their Thraben Charm and Pyroblast to get rid of their counterspells. To fight their counterspells, not to get rid of them. Okay, we're on the draw. I'm going to take a risk and keep this. The reason is we have the Expedition map, which I like. If we do draw a land, we're in a solid spot. We didn't draw land, so what we want to do is Chromatic Star, pass the turn. Then this turn I can crack the star and draw a card, and then I can Conjure Bauble to draw a card. Get wrecked by Spell Pierce. So we'll go black, in case I want to use the Duress. Bauble. Draw a card. I guess I'm discarding Deep Analysis. That was sad. That was pretty sad. Play a Chromatic Sphere. Counterspell from the opponent. Should have just mulliganed to 2 lands. Guess I play my Expedition map here. They make a treasure with the Heap Gate. Cycles a Lorien. This seems like they don't have any threats, which is good for me. Okay, we found Power Plant. So that means on their turn, we crack for the mine, and then on my turn I can Prism into Duress. They make a treasure token. I feel like I want to Duress to get rid of their Dust. Got the mine. Tron online. Play the Prophetic Prism. We draw a card. I'll go black. Guess I play the Sphere. Guess I want to Pyroblast and Duress you. So they use a counterspell on the Duress because they want to Dust. Last Rites. Okay. Dust, Last Rites, Journey to Nowhere. The Journey to Nowhere doesn't matter. The Last Rites is pretty annoying. I'm going to get rid of the Dust and then play a Bauble. Return the Duress. Make green. And then cast Weather the Storm. Okay, they made some treasure tokens. Dust is out of their hand. The Dust is pretty annoying. But they can dust their treasure token. Okay, 2 dusts are gone. Let's play Chromatic Star, Candy Trail. They brought in the Pyroblast specifically for my card. I think I bottom both of these. Draw a card. They can Pyroblast my Deep Analysis. Go blue. Attempt a Deep Analysis. Probably gonna get Pyroblasted. Play out a sphere. Then I guess I'm discarding the deep analysis. Maybe the... yeah. Can't discard the erasure. They make another treasure token. I have not drawn very many lands. They have a relic. I forgot they might have relics. Kinda stinks. Get rid of Weather Storm. They're like as prepared as they could possibly be. Oh, we drew a blue land. Nice. Play my Cryogen relic. They Pyroblast. So I will make blue. And then deep analysis from the graveyard. Lay out expedition map. Lay out a refractor. And then pass. I guess I'm going to discard Pyro. It seems like they just have gone full control. No ways to win. 0 ways to win. It stinks that we have the bauble. Now I have 0 ways to win. Concede. We need... The last right's totally screwed me because I had the Jace Erasure in hand. Normally I wouldn't have that in hand. Wish I had more Duresses. I think I'm gonna cut a Prism and a Pyroblast for 2 crop rotations. That was really unfortunate. Okay, we have turn 3 Tron, so we'll keep it. Map go. They lead on Basilisk Gate into Relic of Progenitus. I didn't even bring in the Ancient Grudge. I just didn't feel like it was that necessary. But I guess it was. It's the last rights and stuff. Gets rid of my map. Power plant. We'll go Canny Trail. Looking for colored sources. Can bottom these. Draw a card. Canny Trail again. Let's bottom top. Draw. We'll play out the map. And then I can crack the map for the Surveil land. And then I can start just drawing cards with the deep analysis. Relic of Progenitus. Plays a Squadron Hawk, so now they have a threat. They discard a deep analysis. We crack the expedition map. Grabbing the conduit pylons. Play the conduit pylons. I wonder if I should... I guess I'm going to top this sphere. I'll play the Duress. Duress you. Take your... the Pyroblast, I suppose? Pyroblast. Play Bauble. Return the Duress. Play a Chromatic Sphere. Pass. They're going to exile my expedition map. Plays a land. Now, it would be really cool if they just dusted their relic. They gate up the Hawk. Get in for 5. We'll go blue. We find a Canny Trail, so I'll play that out first. We know they have dust in hand. I can bottom and bottom. Draw. And then draw again. Go tower. Play a sphere. And gain 3 draw card. HJC now has quite a large amount of damage. They can attack for 6 this turn. They choose to attack for 6. We'll go tower. Play out an energy refractor. We draw a card. We'll make blue. Play the Cryogen relic. Draw a card. Interesting. Play Chromatic Star. Play a Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. I'll make green. I think I'm going to crop rotation this pylons. Crop rotation. Grab a tower. Play a Chromatic Sphere. Form is 6. Make green. Cast Weather Storm. Your turn. So my expectation here is that they go for Dust. They cycle a Lorien. Gets a beachfront. Gonna exile a land. That's fine. They gate the Hawk. Alright. We go to 30 life. Strong 30 life. We'll make blue. And go see Flicker to draw 3. Okay. I found it more relics. So I think I'm just gonna play the relics out. Make blue. Play a relic. Draw a card. I'll play Bauble and a Bauble. And then I guess make blue. Play a relic. Play a power plant. That's the turn. I guess I could also lock down their creature. Trying to see what I can play around here. 25 cards left in our deck. Here comes the Dust. What are you going to go after? Going after my colored sources. We're gonna Ghostly Flicker them. They have a counter spell. Me too, baby, me too. Pyroblast. Doink. And now the nice thing is I can use my baubles. Get rid of the crop rotation here. Flicker, draw 2. Oh no, they have the relic still active. Okay. Guess we will just pass. They're not attacking. They forgot to attack. My turn. Play Foundry Inspector. Play a Sphere. Play a Star. I'll crack this for blue. Play Island. Tap it. We'll make green. Crop rotation. Get a plant. We'll draw a card. I'll draw 2. And then draw 2. We have a Duress. Let's Duress you. I feel like they're working on the last rites. They have 3 Hawks and a Journey. Okay. What do I want to do? I'm going to make blue and flicker my 2 relics. I guess this means my Foundry Inspector will die though, and then it'll be very hard to mill them out. It's kind of annoying. Let's bauble back the Duress and then bauble back a bauble. Now they're going for the relic. We can go white, turn everything, or maybe just bauble, 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 and then, yeah, that's probably fine. We do lose the Frantic Salvage. Then I can play out Chromatic Star. We will lose the, oh no wait, this cost me 0. Play out the Prism, draw a card. That's the turn. Did I put both Inspectors back in the deck? I don't think so. I think I cut an Inspector, right? View sideboard. I did cut an Inspector. Inspector dead. So now I have to find my Erasure and then just start looping. Slow looping. Only 5 minutes left on clock is also a problem. They gate the Hawk. They get in for 7. Let's make blue. Turn off your threat for a turn. Now I'm going to hard dig for the Erasure. Candy Trail. Bottom and bottom. Make blue. 5 minutes on clock. My heart rate's going up. Deep analysis. I think I should just put out some baubles on the table so I can maintain the same amount of cards in deck and just like loop through a few here. We'll return the deep analysis, return the bauble. There's the Erasure. Make blue. Cast the Erasure. They have a Pyroblast. It's annoying. Bauble it back. Bauble the bauble. We will star. Make blue. I guess make black. See what else is in your hand. Nothing. Draw a card. 5 cards left. Cycle? I don't know if I can make enough mana to kill them. Alright, I guess I just draw a card. I think we lose because of the relic. Discard the island. Or put in place a Hawk. I should have probably had Weather the Storm there. There's another Hawk. Have all the mana. Play the bauble. You return the bauble. We make blue. Cast the Erasure. And then, oh, I guess I have to draw a card here. Draw a card. Oh, jeez. You'll return the bauble. I'm focusing hard. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1. So they can only deal me 14 damage. I have to just bauble as much as possible. Ugh, that was insane. Okay, they go to 18 cards in library. They gate the Hawk. We have 137 left on clock to do 17 mil. They gate the Hawk. Seems like they have nothing. Gets in for 14. I can cast a Pyroblast to stop a counterspell. Build them to 17. Have all my mana. Pop this out. Cast bauble. And another one. Opponent says GG. Doesn't make me go through it. That was really crazy. We'll see in round 3. I need a break. Round 3. We're on the play. We have turn 3 Tron. That's a keep. He's a keep. The nice thing is we get to make our little art. We'll lead on Candy Trail. We have Flicker and an Island. I mean, I'm keeping it. I didn't come here not to flicker my cryogens. Our opponent is on some sort of affinity build. Let's draw a card. They play Ancient Den. Cryogen Relic. We find another flicker. It's unfortunate. Candy Trail. What do we see? Chromatic Star Pylons. I think I bottom the pylons. I can top the star, draw the star. We'll play star, map. I think I crack the map and grab a tower. Our opponent plays Core Skyfisher to pick up the Cryogen Relic. They are getting their value on 9 cards in hand, though. They play an Ancient Den. So they really want to play something like a Thraben Inspector, but they end up going to hand size. Discarding a Tithing Blade. We have a Prophetic Prism. We get to draw a card. Another Prism. This means I get to draw 4 cards here. So I'm just going to do that. Blue, draw 3, or draw 2. And then blue, and draw 2. And now I can discard the Island, I believe. Next turn is going to be pretty funny. We can Inspector into Star. They discard me. They're probably going to discard me 2 times. I'll get rid of the Expedition map. And then I guess... Okay, so they cast the Cryogen Relic now. Plays a Mirror Enforcer. This is the Esper Skyfisher deck that everybody's been hyped on. Play Foundry Inspector, play Candy Trail. We set up the Scries. We find the Weather Storm. So I think I top, play Star, play Sphere. We go green, crack for blue, play an Expedition map, make mana, crack the map. We'll grab the tower, play the tower, crack this for blue, draw a card, another Weather Storm. We have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I'm just going to make green here and a blue and flicker the 2 prisms. Draw 2 cards. Inspector and a Sphere. So let's play a Sphere. Crack for blue again. I could flicker the 2 towers. Flicker 2 towers, make some mana. We will deep analysis ourselves. Draw 2 cards. We have a crop rotation. We'll go blue. Draw 2 more cards. Play bauble. And how about we just bauble back this flicker and Weather Storm. I'm gaining life. I'm at 54. This wasn't even everything I tried to do. They played Ancient Den and a Mirror Enforcer. Kills my Inspector. I think, well, I was considering upkeeping, because we found a relic, which is really good. So let's go Inspector, and then make blue, or white. Frantic Salvage everything back. We'll put the Inspector on top of the pile. Let's put the Candy Trails on the bottom. Then all of the 1 mana things, and the Inspector. Play the Inspector. We'll make blue. Cast the Cryo. Draw a card. Play a bauble. I will return the Frantic Salvage. Play a star. We'll go blue. Draw a card. Star. Green. Sphere. Make green. Sphere. We'll make blue. And then I can crop rotation the power plant for another power plant. So it just goes up on mana. It's probably fine. Crop the plant. Grab a power plant. Play the Candy Trail. We put the salvage back on top, which is funny. I think I'm going to bottom. I'll keep the salvage. And then we'll flicker to draw 3 cards. Salvage and 2 unknowns. Cryogen Relic and Flicker. Play Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Chromatic Sphere. And crack for blue, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Play Conjurer's Bauble. We can return another... I don't think I want to return the Flicker just yet. Let's just play the Weather. Gain 16 times 3 life. This is a Storm deck. It's so fun when that works like that. I guess the problem would be if they have double refurb, but they can only refurb once this turn. They only have 1 black mana. I'm at 94 life. I do not care at all about what their attacks are. Nice attackers. They probably are playing Thraben Charms in their deck. I have to worry about that. They get in for some amount of damage. Cast down again. Okay. We crack the cryogen. So we don't have to worry about the Thraben Charms this turn. Okay, end step. We're going to bauble back a flicker. We draw Weather the Storm. Make white. On my upkeep, I can frantic salvage everything. And then put the Inspector at the top of the pile again. Draw. Inspector's on the top. We draw the other 1-drop. We bauble. Return the frantic salvage. Let's make blue. Flicker the 2 relics to draw 4. Whee! I'm zooming. Let's lay out some 1-drops. I will bauble back the bauble, I guess. Crack for green. Crack for blue. Drew a cryogen. Draw a card. Find a mine. That's in spheres. Let's make blue. We have a crop rotation. So I think I go green. Play the conduit pylons. We'll tap it for mana and then crop rotation the pylons. Grabbing a power plant. We find a bauble. I guess that's fine. Play expedition map. We will go blue here. Draw the bauble. Bauble back a bauble. I'm just making storm. I'm storming. We drew the frantic salvage again. I think I'm drawing off the candy trail. Another bauble. Let's draw off another candy trail. 4 mana. Cryogen. Targeting a Mirror Enforcer. Draw a card. Play Conjurer's Bauble. Return the Conjurer's Bauble. Play a Prophetic Prism for 0. And crack this for green. Just to draw a card. Chromatic Star. Storm is 18. I'm just chilling. Drawing cards. Making life. Another cryogen. Can't really cast it. Let's weather the storm for 60. That was awesome. I'll attack you for 3. I'm at 148 life. We have to find our Erasure and power through what they might have going on. They cryogen to tap down my Foundry Inspector. I just need to be cognizant of the fact that they could have the Thraben Charms. They're going to Glinhawk and pick up and put down the Refurbished Familiar, which doesn't matter to me at all. Discard this island. I'm sort of like, I guess it matters to me a little bit because I'm sort of down on colors since I don't have the energy refractor. But I can frantic salvage and make a billion colors. Okay, I'll draw. So I suppose it makes sense to cast the cryogen, draw a card. We can deep analysis, draw 2, finding an island. Let's ghostly flicker, draw 4. We found the Erasure. Play a star. We'll make blue. Cast the Erasure. Cast the candy trail. Okay, I do want the energy refractor on top. Top. And then draw a card. Cycle. Point it at you. And then we'll play the energy refractor and draw the bauble. Yep, milieu, candy trail. We just have the baubles on top. So top. And this is the combo. Easy peasy. We can even deck them on this turn if they don't have a response of any kind. I will bauble the bauble. We get to see their whole deck. Pretty sweet. I'm going to float a bunch of mana. I have 7, so I think I will just draw a card off the candy trail. So it's a little bit easier for me to cast the 2 baubles and then bauble twice. Opponent decides to use their blood token. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Okay. We'll put them to 0 cards in the library. Play out our 2 baubles. Make a blue mana. And dome you. GG. Let's see what's going on in their deck. They have the 1 mana left open. Okay, so they are playing a control deck. Cast on Tithing Blade. Compass. Visitor's Insight and Thoughtcast. Looking to see if they have a Bojuka Bog in the main deck. They do have a Bojuka Bog. So we can expect like a bunch of Nile spell bombs. Really do need to bring in the Ancient Grudge. We want the Duress probably. I'm gonna trim 2 chromatic spheres. This hand looks pretty solid. Double Foundry Inspector can help us chain a bit. I'll probably lead on the candy trail. It seems like they might duress me. Yes, they are gonna duress me on turn 1. So they can take one of these cards, Prism, Sphere, or Candy Trail. I decided to take the prism. I'll lead on the candy trail. I don't want these cards, I think. Bottom them. Likelihood of a refurbished familiar? No, they play a cryo. Okay. Still have a headache from the last round. Let's draw a card. We find a prism. So I don't have a third land yet. If I have a land in the top two, I can chromatic sphere, sacrifice it, and then find the land, play the prism. That's probably what I'm going to try. They went compass into thoughtcast, into duress. Bummer. Maybe they take the salvage now and try to exile my salvage. Then we have to dig for a bauble and try to bauble it back really fast. That was the plan. We find power plant. Let's play Inspector into chromatic sphere. They could have a removal spell here. If they have a refurb, I can just discard the deep analysis and use it to draw 2. Feel like maybe I'd need a second win condition. Mirror Enforcer for the opponent. Glinthawk to pick up the cryo. Yes, they draw a card. Okay, we have Expedition map. So I can crack the map. Grabbing the mine, play the mine. I can play out my Foundry Inspector, but then I can't cast the deep analysis. I think I'm just going to say Inspector into deep analysis, into Prophetic Prism, draw a card. Now I can crop rotation, crop this, grab a tower, make blue, or maybe I should make black. Duress you. Guess I take your dust. Good idea on the duress there from me, I guess. Pass the turn. The problem is I don't have that many blue sources now, so maybe I should have sacked the tower for a tower. Leave the blue source in play. They play a cryogen. I guess they didn't have the white source. No, they had Ancient Den in hand. I don't know. Dust is gone. Cryo is in play. I'll take the 6. Play Chromatic Star. We'll go blue. 2 mana. Deep analysis myself. Find a flicker. I think I'm just going to draw 2. Bauble. Turn the salvage. Another deep analysis. Play the tower. I will attack you for 6. They're going to lock down one of my creatures. They thoughtcast. I wonder if I should lead on flickering the prism. They get in for 6. I'm at 8. They have another enforcer. We'll go blue, flicker here. I guess I'm screwed if they have a counterspell. I will attempt to draw 2. Need to draw colored sources, and I cut 2 from my deck. Play out the power plant. I think I'm dead. Pass the turn. Getting rid of that island has destroyed me. I guess I'm just going to block with 1. Walk. We'll take 6. I go to 2 life. A core Skyfisher. What am I going to pick up? This compass? Picks up the Mirror Enforcer to replay the Mirror Enforcer. Well, we're going to try flickering the prism to draw a card. Play Expedition map. We sacrifice it. Grab the Conduit Pylons. Play the Conduit Pylons. See if I can find a colored source. Graveyard that one. The mine. We'll play a Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. And then make green. Gain 12. It's really not enough right now. Really not enough. I get a 14. I'm taking 8, 9, 10. Or I'm taking 12. I'm not going to block. We go to 2 life. Plays a Glinthawk. I guess they just pick up and replay the Enforcer again. We've used 2 flickers. Okay, let's try a bauble. Return the flicker. They have Thraben Charm in hand. Why didn't they just Thraben Charm my Inspector? That sucks. Uncool. Play a cryo. Tap that one down. We need colored sources. Mistakes were made. Find a candy trail. Not quite dead yet. Okay. So I go top, gain 3, draw a card. Play Chromatic Star. Crack it for blue. Play the bauble. Return nothing. Return a cryo. Found flicker. Flicker here. Draw 4. Or draw 3, not 4. But we do get a colored source back. We get to draw 3 cards. Wow. Conjures bauble. Bauble back the flicker. This is insane. Okay. Like Chromatic Sphere. Make blue. Draw a card. I can sacrifice the relic to tap down a creature. And then frantic salvage everything. This is crazy. I hope this works. Salvage. Everything comes back. Candy Trail, Cryogen on the bottom, Sphere, Star, Bauble, Bauble. We bauble. I really was sure I was dead there. We bauble again. We bauble back the bauble. Star. We're gonna go blue, Sphere, make green, draw a card, play the Cryogen Relic, play the Candy Trail, and crop and map. So I guess I'm going to bottom and top the map, then just go Weather the Storm. What a turn! Insane. I'm in 56 life. Your turn. They already used their Thraben Charm. I might just jam the Erasure. Try to mill them out. They get in for 8. Plays a Glinthawk. No cards in hand. Don't think they have like flashback stuff, so I'm just going to put the Erasure on the table and hope they just don't draw their other Thraben Charms. Play the map. Crack the map for an island. Play the island. We'll Erasure. And then draw a card. Pointed at you. They mill a bridge. Play a prism. They mill a vault. We'll make a blue. Play a cryo. Mills a dust to dust. Play expedition map. We can crack the map for the remote isle now. Cycle. Mill you. We have ancient grudge. What do I want to blow up? I guess nothing right now. Go blue. Cryo your Mirror Enforcer. Play a chromatic star. Make a red. Draw a card. Grudge your Enforcer. Make a blue. Play a cryo. And we found the salvage, so that's pretty awesome. Pass. We can do like a mini salvage loop. We can cryo a couple of things and then salvage and then cryo again. They get in for 8. I'm at 43. Mill you. Play a cryo. Mill you again. Play Candy Trail. What's on top? Trail Bauble. I will bottom and top. Draw the bauble. Mill you. Bauble. Land. Let's make blue. Make blue here. Cryo your Enforcer. Draw a card. Crop rotation. Make blue. Cryo your Skyfisher. Draw a card. And make white. And Frantic Salvage. Get everything back. Wait, what? Accidentally click cancel instead of done. Okay, there we go. We'll put the trails on the bottom, the cryos above that, and the spheres and stars. Mill you. Play the bauble. We will return the Frantic Salvage to the deck. And then start making some mana. Blue. Chromatic Star. Another blue. Chromatic Sphere. Another blue. So we have 3 cryos to play. Play a cryo, draw a card. And another one. And another one. They mill the dust to dust. Play the Candy Trail. Okay. I think I bottom the Candy Trail, top the Refractor, draw a card. Play the mill you, Refractor. Mill you. We found a Weather Storm. Make green. And I will cast Weather Storm. Zoom. So they've milled a bunch of stuff. I don't see any counter spells in there so far. Alright. I'll attack. We have 6 cards left in library and 5 minutes left on clock. They draw a card. If they find a Thraben Charm, that could be the end of me. We're going to hold our bauble on the table. We can draw 4 cards off these cryos, which is sick. This is not a deck for the faint of heart. Oh no, we just put a bunch of Eviscerous Insight in their graveyard. They're going to draw some cards. They go to 11 in library. The Dust to Dust could be an issue, I guess. If they find a Thraben Charm plus a Dust to Dust. Plays a land. 3 cards in hand now. You can't cast the other Eviscerous Insights. And it seems like they didn't draw Dust to Dust. We have 1, 2, 3 in the graveyard. I believe I still have Duress in my deck. They decided not to attack. Plays a Glinthawk. They're going to pick up whatever, maybe an Enforcer. And then just replay it so it's untapped. But that doesn't really matter, because I wasn't going to attack anyway. We'll mill you to 10. Play a mine. Play a map. Or star. Not a map. Go blue. Draw a card. Just draw a card off of the cryo. We have multiple flickers, or a flicker. We could draw 3 cards off of the flicker here. Guess that's fine. Make blue. Flicker 1, 2, 3. I'll draw the rest of my deck. Oh my. We only have this and the bauble in play. That's bad. I guess I will attempt to return the bauble. That worked. Alright. So our opponent's dead. Return the bauble. Put you to 3 in library. They just couldn't find another Thraben Charm. Wonder if there were more in the deck. We milled off of a Bajuka Bog. 1 in library. I mean, I don't have to mill them to 0 before I deep analysis. It's kind of just a flex. But it's fine. We'll just pop you. Doink. We win the game. That was tight. They only had 1 Thraben Charm, 2 Thraben Charms in their 75. Okay. We'll see you in round 4. We're here, round 4 versus Goat Games, Florida. I think, I could be wrong, but I think last time I played them, they were playing RB Affinity with like 700 refurbs, so I got wrecked that time. We'll keep. Turn 3 Tron, it is strong. We just need a couple of cryogens to flicker, and then we'll be off to the races. Opponent plays a Dross Forge Bridge. I'll play out my expedition map. They Glaze Fiend. Oh, that's scary. We'll grab our Mine. Another Glaze Fiend. So this is a red-black, like, burn Glaze Fiend deck. Go Mine, Inspector. Play the Sphere for 0. We'll go blue. Play the Cryogen. Draw a card. Then I can go Star, Sphere. Crack this for blue. Play out the Candy Trail. Looking for Weatherstorm. Bottom these. Bottom, bottom. Then flicker the tower and the relic to draw 2. Then bauble, bauble, bauble. I hope I draw weather. We get back the bauble. We get back the flicker and then the bauble. And then the bauble. Okay. So let's go Prism. Draw a card. Sphere, star. Crack this for green. Crack this for blue. Deep analysis. Crop rotation, the tower for a tower. So much storm count. Crack for green. Can we get there? We didn't get there. But I can't I can just salvage everything back this turn. I think I'm just going to Cryogen Relic the Glaze Fiend. Draw a card. Okay, we'll star. We'll crack it for blue. There's the Weather the Storm. Let's go. Okay, awesome. Oh, I could have played the expedition maps. No. I should have been at 71 life or 72 life. I messed it up. The Glaze Fiend. What's my plan? The Galvanic Blast. Let's map, grab a tower, and then we can go Prism, draw a card. Didn't mean to. Let's go Refractor, draw a card. I think I am going to map again, and then grab a tower, and then pass. Now on my upkeep, I guess I can just take a draw first, but I can salvage back all my stuff, and then play out the Foundry Inspector and Chain again. They're playing some stuff. And the Fanatical Offering, drawing cards. Glaze Fiends are going to deal me 16 damage this turn. That's a lot. What if I want to just crack the Candy Trail then? Well, let's take a draw. Land. We'll go white. Crack the Candy Trail first. Draw a card. Because I do want that life gain. And then Frantic Salvage. We're about to zoom again. My opponent asked if that was the best turn 3 I've ever had with a deck. Maybe. Do not recall. We'll put the Candy Trail on the bottom. Cryogen Relic. And then just spam click the rest. Definitely want the Foundry Inspector on top. Play the Foundry Inspector. Now we'll start playing 1-drops. Bauble, Star. Crack it for green. We return the Salvage. Play a Bauble and a Star. Crack this one for blue. We return bauble. Play star, star. We'll go blue again. Sphere. Guess green makes sense. Draw a card. We'll just keep looping. Another sphere. Make green again. Cryo. And then we draw the candy trail. Don't want those. Bottom, bottom. I'm gonna crack this for green. Draw card. And cast another weather. Pass. I can't keep it in. Ah, that's so good. So good. I'm at 91. So previously I was trying to make a version of this deck work without 8 1-drop artifacts, eggs, and I think that this is kind of proving that is just completely wrong. You should not do that because the storm count getting that high is absurd. And imagine if I had a fingered marauder. That would go nuts. They asked me if I played any local or any paper tournaments. I did play in the upstate. I played in the upstate New York Pauper Open in August, where I top 8'd with FAMs. And then they asked me if I played this. No, I didn't. I haven't really played eggs and paper. It's kind of time consuming. Maybe if I felt like it was the best deck, I would play it. And I will also be at the MagicCon Atlanta in September of this year. So I will be doing a meet and greet on Friday at 11:30 and then playing. I haven't registered yet, but I'm going to be playing in the Pauper event on Saturday, which is probably going to be a 6 or 7 round event, I think. And then leaving on late Sunday, so I'll get my full days, all 3 days. So come check it out and find me there. They play an artifact and an epicure. I know they've got 8 power on the table. Discards with the blood token. Refurbished familiar. I'll discard the power plant. Another refurb. I'm going to discard the remote isle because it represents 1 card drawn, whereas the deep analysis represents 4 cards. They get in for 16. So much damage. But unfortunately, they've run out of stuff to do. I'll play Prism. We draw the Flicker. I think I'll try to draw into a second Cryogen. Deep Analysis. Play Chromatic Sphere. We'll make blue. Draw. Let's Deep Analysis. Draw 2. Let's draw a card. Bauble. Okay, let's bauble and return, I guess, a weather. Found a second Flicker. Okay, I'll just go see Flicker here. Draw 3 cards. I wanted to draw 4 cards. Couldn't get there. There's my other Cryogen. Guess I play the Candy Trail first. Erasure on top. So bottom, top the Erasure. And then I can play Cryogen Relic, draw a card, play Power Plant. Let's go ahead and guess playing the Erasure may be sketchy. I'm going to play it anyway. Your turn. Mostly because they have the Blood Fountain, so if I give them tons of awesomeness in their graveyard, it's not good for me. But I'm at 19 cards left. I can draw tons of cards. I'm fine. The Fanatical Offering, killing an Epicure. Puts a map token in play for another 4 damage. Chromatic Star, another 4 damage. And then it looks like they're going to Fanatical Offering the Chromatic Star, which will be 12, 14, 16 damage this turn. Good thing I'm at 74 life. A Frogmite, okay. A Mirror Enforcer. This is just so much damage. What a wild situation here. Really wish I had Fingered Marauders in the deck. Plays out a Swamp and concedes. So their deck's hyper aggro. We definitely need another Weather the Storm. Man, that was sick. I guess I can get rid of a Flicker, maybe. It's like the least impactful card if we don't draw the right things. I guess also the Ancient Grudge should come in and maybe cut 1 sphere. That's sketchy though. I don't know what to cut. I don't want to go to 16, but I think I'm going to just cut a Foundry Inspector. And I didn't want to go to 61, I meant. Last time I cut a Foundry Inspector, it was not good. Caused me to almost time out. I think, given that I have the map and the 2 Candy Trails, I'm going to keep. I always trick myself into 1-land keeps, but it's so good. Okay, we will bottom the bauble, top the power plant. This next turn, Expedition map plus Candy Trail. Looks like a duress from my opponent. That's not good. Maybe they take the map. Could also take the Erasure, my win condition. At some point, my win condition could just be a lot of life and stacking my deck and waiting for them to deck out. Because I can make infinite life and then just put all my artifacts back and chill. They get rid of the map. Okay. Draw a card. Play Candy Trail. Drop and a relic. I have to bottom both of these. Play the land. Your turn. Plays a chromatic star. Ooh, they're having issues with lands too. Let's draw a card. Both of us chilling on one landers. They play out their second land. Too many Weather Storms in my hand. Plays a Glaze Fiend. I will try a Candy Trail. I'm going to bottom. I think I bottom both. And then draw a card. I guess maybe it doesn't make sense to draw a card yet. That's the turn. Because they could have like a Smash the Smithereens for the Candy Trail, and then I want to like crack it. Glaze Fiend's getting bigger. It's a 2/3. Plays a Blood Fountain. Not having Tron online seems to just be the thing that's going to kill me here. They have a 6/7. Your Enforcer. Gets in for 8. We draw, go back up to 17. Play the Pylons. Tower does need to be on top. Play Foundry Inspector. Oh, I should have kept that for Storm Count. Mistakes were made. When it plays a Blood Fountain. Oh, it's 8 damage right now. I think I will take the 8 damage and hope that they can't kill me. Okay, I go to 9. Galvanic Blast is sad. I will bauble back a Candy Trail. Play a Tower. Play a Chromatic Star. Crack the Candy Trail. Finding a Prophetic Prism. Guess I just pass. Plays a land, 6 damage coming in. Makes black, draws a card. Plays a Glaze Fiend. They're getting in. I think I have to just weather the storm here. Green. We found a mine. Cast Weather. Okay, so I could go nuts on the next turn again. I think I just have to cast spells. Land. We'll make blue. Cast the Erasure. Cast the Prophetic Prism. Target you. I'll mill them. I don't care. I'm not worried. They find a red blast. We will bauble. Return the bauble. Mill you. Play a Chromatic Star. We'll make blue. I can flicker, but I think I just want a Prophetic Prism. Maybe I should have flickered first, because then I could have. Okay, and we have a Foundry Inspector. We'll make green. Cast Weather Storm. Gaining 18 life. Milling 2 red blast is pretty sweet. I enjoy that. They play a Wellspring, so they have 8 damage. Fanatical on the Wellspring. Gives them an additional 4. That's 12 total damage this turn. Great Furnace. Mirror Enforcer. 16, 20 right now. Crazy. High damage output deck for sure. We got 8 life. What am I hoping to draw? A Cryogen Relic? Yep. I'll make blue. Actually, play the Foundry Inspector first. Play the Cryo. Do you have a red blast in hand? We draw a card. Mill you. Play the Tower. Make blue. Flicker here. Hopefully you don't have a red blast. They have a red blast. Annoying. We'll lock down a Mirror Enforcer. Dang. Next game. I think I should bring in the Ancient Grudge and the Scatter Shots. Get rid of the flickers entirely. Kind of sad, because it's a lot of potential card draw. And then, if that's the case, do I want to trim on one relic? It is a lot of, probably not. I'll trim one sphere. Actually, just scattering their board probably could be pretty good. I'm on the play. I have to mulligan, try to find Tron. This isn't probably good enough. 2 towers, 2 cryos. I think I'm keeping. Land into bauble. The fact that if we draw a blue source, we can get a lot of card draw here, I think that is worth it. Let's bauble. Pass the turn. They play a bridge. I draw a sphere. I'll play out the sphere. And the tower. Pass the turn. They play a bridge. Goes for a sphere. Okay. So I get to play the cryo. Let's go blue. You can play the Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. I'll play Island, I suppose. And another sphere. Pass the turn. I think I'm going to hardcast a deep analysis. They have a blood fountain. Looks like they're working their way up to some mirror enforcers, which is scary. That's one enforcer. Bummer. Guess I just play the deep analysis. The whole plan was to play the deep analysis. And they have the red blast. I pretty much expected that. Okay. I don't know why I just jammed into it, because 4 mana into a 1 mana is not good. But I felt like the Cryogen Relic getting me 2 cards is better to leave. I don't know. A fanatical. Potential additional pyros going on. I'll just F6. Take the 4 damage. We'll play Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Crack this for blue. And Relic your Mirror Enforcer. We draw a power plant. We'll play out a Conjurer's Bauble. That's the turn. So the Mirror Enforcer is currently locked. They've got a Glaze Fiend and a Nile Spellbomb. Glaze Fiend gets bigger. Do they crack the Spellbomb right now? They do. It gets rid of my deep analysis. That's okay. Colored Source, I can take out their 2 Mirror Enforcers, but then they can Blood Fountain them back. We found a mine. So let's play the mine. Cycle the Remote Isle. Bauble back the Remote Isle. Then I can play Expedition Map. Grab the Remote Isle. Cycle it. Finding a crop rotation. I will bauble the bauble. Play a star. Make red. I think I'm just going to Grudge an Enforcer. Let's first lock down this Enforcer. Draw a card. A Candy Trail is good. Play a Candy Trail. Cryogen and Deep Analysis. So I guess I top. Blow up the Enforcer. Should I blow up the Enforcer or the Glaze Fiend? Because the Glaze Fiend grows so fast. Blow up the Enforcer. That's the turn. Another Glaze Fiend. Original counterspell on the Deep Analysis was pretty bad for me. They get in for 2. I'm at 14. Draw a card, gain. Play a Cryo. Have the Pyroblast. I'm gonna try for Deep Analysis. Trying to draw colored sources. Another Pyroblast? Bruh. Well, I mean, there's some pluses and negatives to that. The negatives being, obviously, that they have a lot of creatures on the table that can destroy me. But the positives are, hopefully they can't, and they did, have an additional card draw spell that pops out some artifacts. I could also just Fountain back the Mirror Enforcer and attack for 8. They map and find a Galvanic Blast. We can Blood Token, discard a card, find the Galvanic Blast. So I'm just dead here. They have 8, 12, 13, and Galvanic. On to the next. Round 5. Our opponent's name is Raw with a 4. I'm gonna mulligan. We have multiple maps, so we just have to rely on this Candy Trail. I will get rid of the Cryogen Relic. Come on, Candy Trail. You can do it. Okay. Erasure was not really what I wanted. Let's play the Candy Trail. Bottom. Opponent plays a Swamp Limbus. Probably something like Jund Wildfire here. We have to play the bauble and then try to bauble into a land. Didn't find a land. 3 maps in hand. Not good. So for Jund Wildfire, the only thing we can really bring in is the Ancient Grudge. Opponent plays a Refurbished Familiar. I'll discard an Expedition map. Nile Spellbomb. Okay, so play Expedition map and Expedition map. They attack in for 2. We go to 18. They have a Makeshift Munitions. We find a crop rotation. I think I will map, grab the mine, play the mine. Then I can map for tower, play the tower, crack the Candy Trail. See if we can draw anything else to cast. Opponent plays a Writhing Chrysalis. We're close to dead. They have 4, 5, 6. Crack the Expedition map. Grab the tower. A tower. Draw off the Candy Trail. Go to 19 life. Then we will go Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. We have another tower. I think I'm going to crop rotation for a Surveil land here. Bottom, or graveyard that, play the expedition map. I wasted a bunch of storm, I guess. Our opponent has Writhing Chrysalis number 2. Only 2 cards left in their hand. So if I were them, I would sacrifice the spawns at my face to try to push the damage to close the game. Unfortunately, it didn't really matter because I didn't draw anything. We'll map, grab the remote isle, cycle it. I'm going to go to the next game. That was pretty sad. The only thing I can think of is bringing in the Grudge. Usually we don't need quite so many weather storms versus them. Let's see if that'll work out. Okay, on the play. And mulligan, I suppose. Okay, this seems good. We'll put back the Erasure. We'll lead on the remote isle. And then I can cryo on turn 2. Start cantripping. Draw a card. Finding another power plant. Kind of medium. They play a landscape. Plays a wellspring. We'll prioritize the prism, I guess. Oh, found another cryo. I'll do that. Land. Play bauble. They sacrificed a twisted landscape. They could have done that. No, they played it and sacrificed it. What's their next thing that they're going to do? Esper's Insight. Fanatical Offering a Wellspring. 9 cards in hand. So they have to discard 2 cards to hand size. They could have waited until my turn and done the same exact thing and not have had to discard. I don't know why they did that at that time. I'll play out the prism and draw a card. Let's bauble to draw a card. We have an expedition map. I'm gonna play a bauble and return a bauble. Just trying to draw land. We whiffed on lands. So I'm close to being able to cast like Foundry Inspector, dump my hand. They play a Writhing Chrysalis. We can tap it down for a turn with the cryo on the next turn. Play map. And then I'll sacrifice, grabbing a mine. And play out my candy trail, looking for a tower. Bottom, top the other map. Funny, they actually discarded Ichor Wellspring and Fanatical Offering, so they just, I guess, had lots of cards in their hand that they liked. They're going to play another Chrysalis, it looks like. They used a spawn, so they need the black mana for something. Chrysalis ETBs. Plays a Wellspring. Leaving up the swamp. Do they have a duress that they want to cast? Don't get it. 2 mana. They can't undo the spawn sacrifice because they already resolved the Chrysalis triggers. Plays a Refurbished Familiar. I guess I can discard a Sphere. And then they map, finding a Vault of Whispers. Okay. Gets in for 6. Let's try and stay positive. Even though their deck is super boring and they are taking very, very long time, they probably will get bored if I ever combo. So let's remember that. Map. We'll grab a tower. Go ahead and play my Foundry Inspector. Play the Chromatic Sphere. Crack it for blue. We draw a card. The flicker. I guess I play Energy Refractor because I want to get this flicker. Oh, this could kill me though. I guess I might be dead next turn. 6. Like Candy Trail. Top. I think I got greedy there. Because now if they have... I could just die. Let's see what's going to happen. 11, 12, 13. Guess I'm not dead unless they have a removal spell. Or burn spell. Or Wildfire for my land. Or another Chrysalis. So many things kill me apparently. I meant to tap down the Writhing Chrysalis, so I wouldn't have died to that. Instead I got distracted. What a way to go. Cast down kills me. They have a Fanatical Offering instead. They played a mountain, so krark-clan Shaman also kills me. Okay, cast into the fire. So that was an unfortunate end, but that's okay. We had some fun. We comboed off. Hopefully, Doug, you liked the deck, and hopefully you enjoyed checking it out, even though the ending was kind of medium. I'm sure there's still room to grow on this kind of blue eggs list. So let me know if you have interesting ideas on how to make it work. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave me a comment, all that good stuff. I will see you in the next video.